The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside senior setter Kristen Pickett, I'm Michael Watching, and this is seeingeagles.com. Kristen named the Specialist of the Week for the South Atlantic Conference for the third time this year. And Kristen, I think it all starts with that Wingate match on Saturday. You knock off the Bulldogs, snap their 55-game match-winning streak. What was it like in North Carolina to pull off that victory?
It was one of the best feelings that that's what me and Coach were talking. It was definitely the top volleyball moment of my life because there's no game that we have worked so hard in. And, it was never easy. It was never we got on runs. Every point we had to work, and that was so much fun. And during the game, I remember looking at my teammates and where they were, pounding balls at us. We were like, let's go, because it was, back and forth the entire game. It was never oh, God. We didn't cower down. We stood up, and it was awesome, so.
Was that a really nice moment for you and the senior class to kind of see the cultivation of your 4 years, to have gone through what you've gone through, and to finally see here toward the end of the season all that hard work pay off, and you guys go out and beat a team that played really well and a top 10 team in the country and go out there and beat them on their home court? Yeah,
I think it wouldn't be as sweet a feeling if we weren't ranked, preseason ranked 9th or 8th or whatever we were, because then people were like, well, this is Carson-Newman, they're going to be 8th. And so that the sweetest feeling is that we've come out on top on almost all the games. We're second in the conference, nobody would have thought, beating Wingate, nobody would have thought. And so that was the best feeling as a senior, to be able to, even lead our underclassmen to that, to know that our standards are high enough for that. It better keep going, the next 4 years and things like that, so.
And prior to that, you had lost to Lenore Ryan here. You got the first regional rankings come out. You guys are on the outside looking in there. Did those two things play a bit of a motivational factor and really kind of harness your focus as you get set for the stretch run here?
They for sure did. And the funny thing, Mr. Morgan came into practice and played Aretha Franklin, respect. He was like, nobody's respecting us. And so after that, we were ready to go fight a battle after he came out and talked to us. And so that definitely – it made us push even more because we weren't getting respect. And, we've been playing really well. We lost the 2 regional games, which wasn't good. But the fact that we're second in the conference, and that was kind of heartbreaking to see the regional rankings. And so now they better be ready.
How do you harness that chip on your shoulder mentality the rest of the season and understand that, you beat Wingate, but that was the second to last week of the regular season, and you guys still have some of your main goals ahead of you? How do you make sure that the team stays focused?
Right. I think, last week we met as a group and kind of put goals together that we want, and so keeping those goals throughout the season as we keep going, and we can't just because we beat Wingate, that's not our goal. It's, we want to win the SAC conference now. We want to be Sweet 16 in NCAA tournament and things like that. So there's still things that we're looking to improve on, and so I think that'll help us in the long run.
Let's talk a little bit about the award, not only for you, but Kiana O'Neill, the Player of the Week. And you guys have had a really successful season in terms of some individual accolades. I think it's the 5th now Player of the Week for the group, and you've won 3 Specialists of the Week. What do you think that does for the team as a whole, knowing that several different players are getting this recognition?
I think the team is very excited for everyone who is getting it, because it's not a personal award so much as it is Carson-Newman getting our name out there. And so that's the coolest thing. And Kiana's worked so hard for this, and I'm so excited for her. And even when Coach texted us, she was like, I got it. And he was like, of course, you earned it. So things like that, it's really sweet to see. And we're always, backing each other up. So to see other players get it is really exciting.
Let's talk about you individually here for a moment. You've put up some incredible numbers this season, but overall for your career, you've put up some fantastic numbers. Currently in the nation, 22nd in service aces. You're in the top 40 in assists. What do you think will be kind of the way that you think about this season on a personal level when you look back, seeing some of the numbers that you've been able to put up with this team?
I think, seeing the numbers, and I didn't even know all that until you said that, it's really awesome to see. But the only thing I really want is just our team to be successful. And so to look back and be able, I think the coolest thing will be when I have kids and I'll be like, hey, kids, look what I, when I'm not going to be able to move at all and they're going to be like, no, I really was athletic at one point, I promise. Things like that. It'll be cool to, look back on and come back and know that, this season was the start of hopefully something that can be even greater when I leave. And so that's the coolest thing to to start this, with Coach coming in, and it's awesome.
Thanks so much for your time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
She's senior setter Kristen Pickett. I'm Michael Watchering, co-specialist of the week, Kristen Pickett. Thanks for watching.